What's scarier than Suicide Squad?
Oh, a spooky new Outlast game.
And we've got a very, very spooky trailer for Adam Sandler's new Halloween flick.
Boo Day is Friday, October 30th, 2015.
Hey. Hold on, wait. Eric.
Yes.
I didn't catch that first part.
Today?
Is that what you said, today?
No, he was saying it like, today is Spooktember!
Spooktober!
I'm not familiar with that holiday.
Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
I'm happy to be here.
Happy Halloween, guys. It's that time of the year when
cold in here.
Jesus born in a manger and they gave him trick-or-treats.
They gave him the candy, and that's what, the burning bush was actually a
kids
red hot.
burning their shitty candy. It was a red hot.
It was a red hot,
right.
yeah.
It was a fucking red hot.
Feel the burn.
Who are you supposed to be? You Bernie Sanders? Looking at you, Jake. No, obviously, clearly he's Barack Hussein Obama. I'm just kidding. You didn't wear a costume today?
No, I'm not dressed up as
What
anything.
happened? No costume?
No, I got a bad eye thing.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, you know what? Next year, right?
Sorry to hear that.
That was next year.
I don't know.
And what are you?
I don't
What are you? An inverted minion?
I don't know if I'm
I
going to
actually
see
thought
next
about
year.
being a minion.
I bet you did.
I did. It was either Minion, Avatar, Yoshi, or this.
Avatar? Which Avatar?
And this was $20.
Oh, Jake Sully.
Jake Sully,
Oh, that would have
okay,
been fun.
yeah.
What are you?
This was $20. This is what happens when you get a Halloween costume last minute. I am Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat
All right.
1?
Does anyone recognize me? Anybody out there?
Oh, you're the bear from Little Bear.
I'm Dat Bear.
You're a bear from the woods.
Yeah, actually, my costume didn't arrive in time for
Are you
PMI.
out of the
So.
woods? Are you
Out of the woods, yet are you out of the woods, yet are you out of the woods? So, listen, we got news, okay?
Yeah, we
I know we
Alright.
do it best.
got a lot of stuff to talk about this week.
You guys want to know what news is up? You just wait once a week, we'll let you know.
Yep.
During
Tell
the
me
rest
we
of
got
the week,
news on
you're
Halloween.
fucked. I know, I'm sorry to say.
Lame.
Guys, look, hey, come on, chill out. Let's not have a civil war.
Can I bring my Halloween candy to school tomorrow?
Absolutely not, you
No,
little
'cause
you
there's razor
pagan
blades in it.
prick.
You little fuckboy.
We got the speaking of fuckboys, we got the trailers premiering with Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
What do
the
we
trailer
got?
For Civil War.
Oh.
Does that make sense? That's gonna be some night, huh? Well,
Wow.
for me, a morning.
That'll be a morning.
That's woof.
Ooh,
God.
morning kind of reminds me of Halloween. Ooh, my friends are all dead.
Oh,
I'm in
yes!
mourning.
Mourning the lost soul.
That's right.
Spooky.
They'll come
This
back.
is gonna be a good episode.
But yeah, so yeah, there you go.
Oh.
So that's
I guess that's obvious. Huh?
Well,
Guys,
I've
during
seen.
The Spectre trailer.
I'm gonna need
I mean,
to
not
maybe
during-
want to put this up a little bit.
during the
Put it underneath you, so at least your voice goes down.
during the
Just talk loud.
during the new James Bond movie. There's a trailer in the
During the movie?
No, in the beginning of the movie, like before the movie starts, there's a trailer.
Sounds like future football.
There's a trailer for Daniel Craig, and he just fucking finally kills himself live.
Oh yeah, I heard he doesn't like James Bond,
He
which is
fucking
awesome.
Hates it.
Yeah, someone's like, "Is there anything we can learn from James Bond?" And he was like,
No.
"No." Which is awesome. He's right. I mean, what are we gonna learn from James Bond? But yes,
well,
I think that's pretty smart.
I've seen the somebody had a really shitty cam recording of the D23 version of the trailer.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. You can imagine I didn't watch that if I don't even watch the real trailer.
Well, I mean, like this was just like literally like 1 second cuts of movement.
Yeah.
So like from
so, awful indication of a movie, basically.
yeah, from what I gathered in the scenes, I saw it. It all looked very, nothing to like raise an eyebrow at until.
Oh, come on, man.
Until the I know it's spreading.
You're just trying to keep yourself light. Yeah.
Until the very end of the trailer, which I guess is something we all knew what would happen in this movie.
Punch each other.
It's both sides running at each other. What? And it looks goofy as it looks like the goofiest thing Marvel has ever done. And
Yeah.
they've had a raccoon in a tree.
Yeah, and that shot in Avengers 2 was pretty goofy.
Of the
No. That was okay. I'm talking about the beginning.
Oh, I
that
like
was
that.
yeah,
I
but
like that.
no, you don't even know. Like this looks goofy just because it
They
looks
were all moving at different speeds.
it looks goofy, cheap, because like Scarlet Witch is running in the
yeah,
back,
and somehow running at the same speed as the rest of them, right?
Yeah,
Well, my
and
thing with it, I feel like the impact of it is all lessened because the Hulk and Thor aren't in it.
I know. I'm actually more excited for Thor 2 at this point.
You know?
No, I'm very excited for this movie, though. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong.
Did
Very
you,
curious.
Jake, as a Captain America fanboy, did you hear that Baron Zemo will not have any kind of mask?
Yeah, and I mean that's fine.
But Baron Zemo's whole thing is being a purple man.
Yeah, but they did it with they did it really well in he was a really small character, but they did it in Captain America: Winter Soldier. The character in the beginning, I can't. His name is slipping my mind right now.
Oh, the guy who fought.
Yeah, the guy
On
who-
the boat.
guy who
Right,
kicks.
right. That was
Yeah.
an amazing scene.
Yeah, that was a good
I forgot
scene,
his
yeah.
name, but he looks like a goofball in the comics, and they toned him down, and it looked fine. With like nods to how his character looks. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna have like a purple armband or something,
Ah, okay.
or like
Yeah.
a purple sweater.
Just a little
Purple heart, maybe.
purple reference.
Purple heart.
Just gonna
Purple
hotline
reference.
bring it up.
That being said, like yeah, while I'm not too excited about the whole showdown thing. I think the coolest part, I'm excited because it's there are story elements in this that means it's Winter Soldier Part 2, and I'm excited.
Yeah, well,
about
yeah,
that.
of course.
I'm really fucking
Well,
excited about that.
well, I mean,
That movie was so good.
His mask is really itchy.
we really, I really don't know.
Halloween, too bad.
We don't
That's
know whether or not the movie is going to start with Captain America already finding his best friend Buck.
Yeah, it might.
Because I
Probably
think
it might.
they're gonna
that clip.
Yeah,
It's like, you know.
they're gonna have to, because if you're gonna have a movie with like the most of the Avengers and Ant-Man fighting, it's like you get that shit out of the way. You
Yeah.
get that shit out of the way.
Speaking of getting that shit out of the way,
Yeah.
sometimes you can't get everything out of the way.
Mhm.
Man,
You got a
not
lot-
even
That's
the
why I
lost
got. That's why I
souls.
got a
Oh.
catheter.
Then you have a lot of shit piling up, and you think there's only one way out.
Laxatives.
Suicide
Suicide.
Squad.
Ah.
You guys see the Empire magazine covers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're fucking
Fine.
dope.
Yeah, I think they're
dope,
good too.
Dope,
Yeah,
dope,
they're cool.
dope, dope, dope.
Is it SPMI? You were like.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Uh,
Nope. Nope.
the-
Nope.
Empire also divulged.
Love that magazine, by the way.
Yeah, they divulged a little bit of the plot details.
They have
Um,
bombs
I didn't
on-
read
they have
that.
bombs strapped to their necks, or they have They have bombs in them.
Well, isn't that?
Outside of the Suicide
That's-
Squad.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they were actually gonna like go with that.
Well, that's the whole point. That's
Yeah, but
literally the whole point of the comic.
Right,
It's
but,
like,
like, I-
do what we want or we'll blow you up. Like,
Right, but like
it's like that Domino's pizza guy from a couple years
You know,
ago.
just
Yeah.
knowing that they actually did it, like you have bombs inside you, we could blow you up any 2nd. Like that's cool.
So, but it seems like they're
Actually, Joker
making
doesn't, but-
they're making the main focus of the movie is Harley Quinn, and
It
it's
just seems like a good idea. She's
it's-
killing it right now.
yeah, it seems like that. She's Harley Quinn as a character.
Number one most searched Halloween costume, by the way.
I was just about to say
Oh,
that.
sorry. Okay.
But no, I mean, good point. It's
That's huge.
That's
Joker's number 8.
couldn't believe it.
Most Google searched Halloween costume.
Could not believe that.
I had a really funny life.
So easy to do, Harley Quinn. It's just
Yeah.
the hair color stuff.
I had
Yeah.
a funny life moment the other day because my girlfriend, she showed me her phone and she said, "Oh, look at so and so's wedding cake they got. Isn't that cute?" And the wedding cake, the top of the wedding cake topper was the bride and groom little people were Joker and Harley Quinn.
Okay.
And I said, "Oh, that's cool. Tell your friend that she's known in many instances to be
A
savagely beaten by the Joker."
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Oh, you're right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, this whole new wave,
Romanticized, yeah.
the whole new wave of Harley Quinn fans, and even DC themselves completely forgot what her character was, because when she first appeared in Batman the animated series, she was literally just the Joker's plaything.
Sex pot.
He would physically slap her around, call her stupid,
She was
try to kill her on multiple occasions.
and like she does
Push her
like,
out a window.
When she does like
And
crime
then
stuff, it's
she's
cool,
like-
but Batman could beat her easy.
And all the times that the Joker like actually tried to hurt Harley Quinn, at the end she was like, "Oh, I forgive you, Mr. J."
Yeah,
Oh,
because she's got the Stockholm
She's a good
syndrome
girl.
thing where she's
Yeah.
obsessed with him.
but yeah, I think it's since Harley
Female
Quinn's
empowerment.
since Harley Quinn's a part of this movie, making her the main character is probably the best idea,
She
because
can be complex. Like there are certain instances where she's like really.
There's different
interesting.
iterations of every
Yeah.
character.
yeah, because
Yeah.
if it was
Did you know there's a
just
gay Green Lantern?
yes,
There's also
We talked about it.
yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Black one? Stop that. Never. Go on.
Black Green Lantern really threw me off. Couldn't get that horrible idea out of my head.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
What were we just-
And you only had to
Harley
say
Harley
one.
Quinn, Batman joke. Okay, yeah. So just having a Suicide Squad movie and not have Harley Quinn as the focus, it would have been really weird, because it would just be like, oh, look, it's a crazy girl.
Right.
Yeah, I say
Yeah.
cut the cast in half. We don't need like half of those.
Yeah, yep.
I think that's what's going to happen in the movie.
They're gonna show off. And cool.
They're going to cut him in half a la the opening scene of Ghost Ship.
Yes.
Great.
Only good scene in that movie.
One of the best horror scenes in any movie is in a really bad movie.
Isn't a really bad movie.
But the covers though, the covers.
Covers are good.
I love the colors.
Did you see the picture of the Joker sitting next to Harley Quinn?
Across from her? Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks amazing.
That looks great.
I'm so
she looks
excited.
amazing.
Well,
sexy doctor
meant it in a
clothes, are you
different
kidding
way.
me?
But I mean, I'm seriously the colors.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's a
am
little weird
so
he wears
fucking
sweatpants.
excited for. I love it.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
I feel a little uncomfortable with that, just because I don't like anybody that wears sweatpants in public. Sorry,
Good.
no offense.
You think? Oh, I'm sorry.
I only
you think
wear-
it's supposed to be likable, right?
I wear sweatpants in public only when like I really don't give a
you
fuck.
give up? Yeah.
Yeah,
when
they're-
I give up.
Give up
no,
pants.
but they say Arkham on him, by the way, so you know he just got out of jail.
Do they?
Yeah, somebody
That's pretty
pointed out they
cool.
have. I didn't see it, but somebody said they have Arkham written on him.
That's pretty cool.
But I am so fucking the cover of him with the shirt with like the jacket open. It's who could possibly not want like a completely different take on the Joker?
Oh, I will tell you. Yeah.
But didn't people say like you'll never live up to Heath Ledger? And now here's Jared Leto saying like not trying to.
Not trying. Well, here's
not
the.
trying
Trying
to.
something
I
Completely
think.
different.
I think this Joker is a cool new Joker.
Oh my god!
I mean,
wish
like,
I could dress up as him for Halloween.
even though that we haven't seen him in action yet.
Doesn't matter. I already love it.
I think just from seeing him, like just the what we have
Yeah.
already of him just being like this skinny, slick back kind of gangster Joker.
Kinda seems like a little punk,
Yeah.
like a little guy with the cronies sort of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this.
love
I like it.
I just really wish that.
I love that he's got the tricked out car. I love
wish
it.
that it was used for like, and as much as like Suicide Squad is gonna be.
It's impossible to say that word,
As
but
much
Yeah.
as Suicide Squad is
Suicide
gonna be
Squad.
like unique and different. I really just like wish that this was just a movie with Batman and the Joker.
Well, it's kind of.
yeah, it's gonna have that.
Because I can't have my Joker without my Batman.
He's in it.
Batman's in
He did
it.
it for the beginning, like welcome to the movie. I gotta put you in jail.
We'll
Joker,
see.
So then
Oh, I guess that's probably what that is.
You didn't
huh?
see the trailer.
Probably.
There's like a whole chase sequence where Batman is like in real life.
Yeah,
like
that's gonna
It's
be
probably the
fucking
beginning of the movie. Probably put him in jail.
You
He's
know
probably
it.
right, actually.
yeah.
It's gotta be.
But hey, there is someone wearing a Batman mask, so his presence is known. They're in Gotham,
Yeah,
so that's cool.
That is cool. I can get excited.
Ironically,
I
I'm
can get
usually
bored.
not into this kind of thing where they're just like expanding universes, but it's comic books.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
can
I
get
mean?
down with that.
Hey,
Hey.
I can get down with that too.
You know who else
Two.
is down?
Two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who's thinking he's back?
I was gonna say down under, like in the grave. You're 6 feet under. You're buried. It's
Yeah.
Halloween.
And guess what? When a
Sorry.
zombie pops up, he goes, "Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back."
Oh no.
John Wick 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's back, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Common is playing a villain. Love it. Love it.
Common's alright. Yeah.
I'm down with it. And Ian McShane is returning, and all that means is that we get to go back to the Continental.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
That's what it was called, right?
His his little secret hotel.
That I would love to see a movie just about the hotel.
It's like
Yeah.
Hotel Transylvania, but instead of for spooky monsters,
It's for spooky humans.
The spooky humans.
It's real monsters.
Yeah.
John Wick is probably the last example I can give of one of the most pleasant surprises.
That was so good.
It was
Except
like-
for the CG dog poop. That's strange.
You know, fuck that.
That's really bizarre.
Fuck that shit. Why
There was a
couldn't
There
they?
was a shot of dog poop in the movie that was CG.
So they just couldn't get a dog to shit. They were like, come on.
Come on, shit. Dogs shit all the time.
That
Fuck
or
it, where's
yeah,
$100,000? We'll make it.
they should have called up. They should have called up.
Just
Clint
have
E-
Keanu
Clint
Reeves.
Eastwood have been like, we need to go into your fake things prop closet next to the baby. You got
No,
some
not
dog
to get
shit.
This baby out of here. You got,
Yeah.
you got some shit.
But yeah, I'm fucking pumped for.
I
John
think,
Wick too, man.
um,
I loved John Wick.
Yeah,
It's
just-
really cool.
If
Really,
it's
yeah, I'm knocking things down.
if it's
that's spooky,
if it's everybody who was involved in the first one,
except for some, I guess.
except for some.
Right.
I was gonna say the difference between John Wick and a movie like Taken is that John Wick is ripe for sequels because John Wick
Taken was one-time thing.
yeah because
well,
John
it
Wick
should have been.
they start you out and John Wick feels like a sequel because like they start you
Oh, yeah,
out.
it almost feels like it was a movie that was made 10 years ago.
Yeah,
and they
they're
just came
like
back and made a new one.
It's like you shot John Wick's dog.
Yep.
What?
That's such
Yeah.
a cool
and
way
you're
to
like,
set
what?
up a character.
Who?
Yeah.
John, what is he?
Oh
like?
my god! But wait, what a way to set up a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
I think
so
also, like compared to Taken, Keanu Reeves is a very competent action actor.
Well, he's
doing-
younger. He's also a little
Jo-
younger.
yeah,
He
well,
looks
and-
younger at least.
back, you don't have to do constant cuts. You can just. Show
That's
Keanu
one of the best
Reeves
parts.
doing
You
his
remember it was
thing.
directed by two stunt guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is directed by one of them. So the other one actually died during the movie, ironically doing stunts. So
I can't tell what
Happy
when you're.
Halloween.
I can't tell when you're goofing me or not.
and now definitely not on Halloween. Ooh! Sorry. But yeah, so that's some dope fresh shit.
Pretty cool.
Speaking of dope fresh shit, fresh.
Fresh
Fresca.
Wes,
Fresh corpses.
Wes Anderson.
Oh, wet. Oh my God, is this news real?
He said, you heard about this?
I
He said that
heard a
he
whisper.
really wants to make a horror or Christmas movie.
That's not what I heard.
Isn't he the one that makes
Yeah.
all the gay
I heard he was
movies?
coming out of the closet.
No.
What?
Isn't he the one that makes all those stupid movies?
Did you? No. What was the first thing you said?
No, I was just kidding. I liked the Budapest Hotel.
Okay. No, but what was the first thing you said though? You didn't say stupid. Actually,
not, like,
it was a
gay.
synonym for stupid in your mind.
No, actually, it's not.
But you did replace it with
no,
stupid.
I like quaint little shitsy movies. Like,
All right. No, you're right. Yeah, you meant actually gay in like a happy way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just rewatched the Life Aquatic.
Great.
Movie is
Mr.
fucking
Zissou?
incredible.
It's really, really
Fucking
good.
great.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah.
I think he said he would really like to make a horror movie because of the rules he would have to play by, which is interesting. He wants a challenge, like the rules of a horror movie. Like he said in his movies he likes to make it. You don't know if it's supposed to be sad or funny. Some scenes, and in this scene he's like, but you're supposed to make it scary. Like the people need to know it's scary. And so he was like, I like the interesting rules that come in there. And with Christmas, he flat out said, by the way, he said, if you make a great Christmas movie, it comes back every year, and you just make more and more money.
That's
He
true.
came out and said that.
Uh,
He said something like that.
I would
I
love
s-
that.
I
Christmas more especially.
Back in college, I saw a short film that I fucking wish I could remember. Maybe somebody watching could help me because I really, really want to watch it again. It was a short film about like a creepy family who does like very weird things.
Oh,
Okay.
The Littlest Vampire, starring John.
Ah, that's right. That's right. But it felt very Wes Anderson, like the kind of the shots and like the way that everything was very symmetrical and the colors and
Right.
everything. And that's what made me realize at that point I was like, Wes Anderson should make a fucking horror movie.
Or a Christmas movie too.
But you know what? Not a horror
He
movie.
could actually probably make like the greatest Christmas movie.
Yeah, I would love that.
His style almost feels.
He
like
should
the
make a
Christmas
Christmas
Yeah, he
movie
does.
that takes place during like World War
During
II or
Halloween.
something.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah, I think Wes Anderson. I mean, like as much as I love him, his movies do follow a very similar trait
Right.
in
A
genre.
horror movie would be very different.
Yes, it would be very different, and
I
that
would
would
absolutely love to see that.
that'd be
Moonrise
great.
Kingdom was a horror movie for me because it was so boring.
Fucking love Moonrise
Oh, no,
Kingdom.
it was the worst. Sorry.
I think it's one of his best.
So speaking of horror movies, though, going up, Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror.
The sequel?
Now you guys are no, that's what I was just gonna say. You know the ride.
Did you know that Mel Brooks invented that ride?
Yes, he did because
How
he
cool
was
is
going
that?
to make. Oh, you listen to Nerdist, don't you?
Yeah, I learned.
He
that
was
the other
going to
day.
make a. Which episode was that of Nerdist?
Who did
Jack
talk
Black.
to?
Jack Black.
Yeah.
What happened?
They talk. Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's not worth explaining. But the because I don't remember all the details. But Tower of Terror is a ride. It's not actually a Twilight Zone episode. They made up that Twilight Zone thing for the ride. It's not a real thing. Then they made a movie about it, starring the one, the only Steve Guttenberg, and the one of many Kirsten Dunst. That was mean.
Really?
Yeah, you never saw it? Oh, we should have watched that. It's actually a good movie. Like, well, it's a little cheap, but it's good. Story's good.
Does the elevator fall down?
I don't want to spoil it, but they are making a new one. It's not a sequel because that one was like a direct-to-video shit stain.
Yeah.
Like, it was. I like it, but
Shit stain. Sorry, I think it's funny.
That was no. That's Sub-Zero's quote.
oh yeah.
Like a fight starts round one.
Shit stain.
Shit stain.
Like
Shit stain.
Scorpion is get over here. And
And
you're-
I just go shit stain.
yeah.
You're just insulting him. They're making a new one apparently, and the script was written by John August.
Who is that?
Big Fish.
Wow. That's
Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride. I'm trying to think of just like he works with Tim Burton a lot.
we
I
were
was
just talking about
me and Mike
Corpse
were talking
Bride.
about it on the way here.
Works
I watched,
with Tim Burton a
I
lot.
watched Corpse Bride yesterday. That wasn't very good.
No, but
But I fucking love Big Fish.
but also one of my
Fish was
favorite movies of all
awesome.
time, The Nines,
Oh.
he wrote the Nines.
and directed it.
Holy
That's his
fuck!
movie.
Holy shit!
So he's working
Yeah.
on. He wrote a Tower of Terror script that apparently they loved and they're making.
I had
I am so excited.
I had zero interest in this because I don't really
John
give a
August
fuck
is one
about
of the
it.
best. He's one of those screenwriters. He's like Dustin Lance Black or like one of those guys that like shares their
He's one of the.
tips and stuff like that. He's great.
I would say he's one of the. A reason why I fucking love this guy so much is because he looks like the kind of guy who is brainstorming the idea for a movie, and someone says, "Dude, you can't do that." And he says, "Fuck you!
like,
I'm
"No,
putting a
don't."
musical number in this movie out of nowhere."
And we talking about the Nines?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all there is?
And then
Yeah.
it just ends.
You know, I
Yeah.
still to this day look for the Nines when he's looking through the reviews of this show and the
Mm-hmm.
movie. Look for the Nines. The way like that whole concept has stuck with me like more than anything.
Yeah,
it's
it's
incredible.
pretty
That movie's. Did you see it?
No, but you
Okay.
told me about that part.
I did. Okay,
Yeah.
because that actually like applies to anything.
Yeah.
I would say if you're gonna check
yeah.
out that movie, Give it a little bit because the first
the whole thing is incredible.
First
though.
like 20-25 minutes is like a normal
There's a
movie.
little mystery going on.
It's like a little normal movie. But like once you cross that threshold, you're like,
that was around the time that Ryan Reynolds was like sneakily making a bunch of amazing indie films behind everyone's backs. Yeah, seriously.
He made that one with Sandra Bullock. That was pretty good though.
No, that was a good one. People liked that one.
good,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the dog floated away. Hey,
what happened? Yeah, that
that's
was
it for
fucked
movie
up.
news. Betty White, remember? We got TV news.
okay.
Did you see the trailer for TV? Technically, we
There was
consider
like a
Netflix in
dinosaur
here.
in Flash the other day.
What?
Oh no, it
Is
was
that a
like
spoiler?
it was a shark.
It's King Shark, but is that a spoiler?
Nah, people posted
In Flash?
pictures
No,
of
that
it.
was
But
great scene by the way.
it looked really good. Movies better
incredible,
watch
yeah.
their fucking back, right?
Oh yeah.
Movies better watch their back. After I saw that, I was like, that's good enough for me. It's not perfect. It's good enough for me.
That 30 seconds is all they're gonna do. By the way, yeah.
I know. I saw. It was too expensive. They blew their load on that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though that they
Pretty
did
cool,
that.
though,
That's
yeah.
very very
Did
unconventional.
I tell you I've been watching that show on and off?
And you said it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty
Yeah.
good. I just don't. I can't
Just
get past.
little tiny tangent. That episode we were just talking about, I fast forwarded through every single scene.
With Iris, and it didn't matter.
Didn't matter. I watched the
Wow,
whole episode.
Really?
I believe it.
lost nothing. Lost nothing.
I believe it.
Yep.
Hey, did you see the trailer for Adam Sandler's Ridiculous Six?
I sure
watch it
did.
Right now.
No.
No,
All
did.
I will tell you is that Taylor Lautner is literally playing someone with Down syndrome, I guess.
Yeah, he's remember he's playing Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yep. But like for real.
Like remember Simple Joe or whatever?
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack.
He's playing Simple Jack, basically.
I'm
Rob
so
Schneider's
happy.
doing whatever he wants.
I mean, I've got so many other things to
Why'd
say
you go
about.
Forte in this?
I've got so many other things to say about Adam Sandler and crew. But just the fact that he was able to get Taylor Lautner to play a retard is like the funniest thing
I almost
ever.
feel like it's a big joke on Taylor Lautner. Like,
It
Adam
is.
Sandler didn't like him.
Well,
I think-
because honestly, Taylor Lautner's last movie was Grown Ups too.
Yeah. Oh no. Now he's. How did
That's it.
Taylor Lautner get roped in and become best friends with Adam
He's fucking-
Sandler?
That's it. Like he has nothing else now.
He has nothing else to do
Yeah.
besides Tracers 2, which by the way I would watch in a heartbeat.
That's happening.
No, Taylor Lautner movies are a genre.
Mhm.
I absolutely love them.
Cool
I love
guy.
watching them with you
Cool
guys.
guy, the movie.
But that's it. It looks exactly like I expected, which is not to say like it doesn't even look worse than I expected. It just looks like exactly what I expected.
Actually,
it looks like if you like Adam Sandler stuff, it looks like you will fucking love this.
It actually looks. I mean, I'm probably not going to watch it.
looks salvageable
But
in comparison to other things because at least it's got a
It
period
looks.
piece setting.
It looks so much better than what I imagined.
Really?
Because when I think of Adam Sandler doing something, I imagine.
It looks. You say physically? It looks
Physically.
like there was a bit more put into it.
That's
For
exactly
sure.
what I mean.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah,
physically,
you're right.
I imagine like
Filmmaking
Adam
process?
Sandler in front of a green screen,
No.
doing an Old West thing. Like I'm in the Old West.
Imagine.
But it
He's
actually
dying inside.
looks like that somebody is trying to do
Remember
something.
that shot of him just like this? That photo of him. And remember when Lights Camera Jackson told
Asked
him
him,
on,
yeah.
on the red carpet?
I
he's
liked Grown
I'm
Ups.
the only person that liked
Grown Ups. Oh wait, no.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
And Adam Sandler was like, "Thanks, buddy."
He had the look in his eye for a second though, like go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
wanted to
prank.
pop the fucking
Yeah.
kid. But anyway, speaking of popping something, am I popping Molly, or
pretty spooky.
am I hearing this right? There's gonna be a Jimmy Fallon ride at Universal Studios.
Oh my God.
I think we talked about this already, actually.
It
one
reminds
time.
me of
did we?
Jurassic World.
Yeah, because it was originally supposed to be set inside of his mind, and now
What?
We didn't talk about this.
they're
What?
getting rid of the Twister ride, which has definitely in its
It's
on
reached
its
its-
last legs.
yeah.
It's a
Oh, it's
great
my
experience.
favorite.
It's a great experience. But they need to. Yeah,
There
I
are
mean,
plenty of rides at Universal Studios that have outlived there.
but you know, you
Shrek
go-
Shrek 4D needs
yeah,
to fucking
you know
go.
what? The one that I hope sticks around forever though is E.T. Like that is that. It's in such a weird spot. Just leave it. Like, it's
you know
not
the
like
Mummy's got to go soon, which is
Oh
The
no!
Mummy
The Mummy is their
best
flagship.
ride. That's their number one.
Next
Really?
next to
I would fly to fucking Universal just to ride the Mummy.
Mummy is
So
great.
would I.
Yeah.
That ride is
But
amazing.
It's just based on this date. Nobody knows the fuck it even is anymore.
It
no,
really,
yeah.
but it really, honestly, I would say then cut Brendan Fraser from the end
Guarantee
No.
you.
because it doesn't. It's
Guarantee
just about
you.
a mummy.
How
Ga-
could you do? No, how could you ever?
No, guarantee you. Once the new Mummy movie comes out, they're gonna give it a little retooling.
Yeah, that'd be
You know
cool.
what? I'd be fine with that because it wouldn't change the mechanics. As much as I love the get out of here, are you crazy? He's gonna silence.
Yes.
You know, only the Magi can save you now.
Yes.
All that stuff, and then of
awesome.
course the ending. Yeah, I would have.
My latte!
I got my cup of coffee.
I love it.
And that's it. But that is the best. That is one of the best rides ever. Anyway,
Wait,
So there
Jimmy Fallon,
this
though.
Jimmy Fallon ride. So I mean, first of all, I mean you brought it up. The idea of being in a ride that flies you around New York
from
City.
the subways to the skyscrapers.
That's a
that
cool
sounds like a
idea.
blast.
But to be sitting next to Jimmy Fallon,
or
like
flying around or something. I
flying
don't
around,
understand.
That's like a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't
that's
know about
that's
that.
a fucking nightmare. And
I used to really, really like Jimmy Fallon, and I do like him still.
Yeah.
But he's like the fakest and panderingest of the most.
oh,
of
he
them
see
all.
he
Like,
was he's always been like
yeah,
that.
I know, but he's still cute. Like
Yeah.
whatever, it
But
makes me
what it
laugh
is
sometimes.
I watch
Do you think in the ride?
vanilla.
Do you think in the ride he's gonna look directly at the audience and crack like he does in
Oh my
everything
God. Yeah,
he
yeah,
does?
fake laugh. Yeah.
I'm not professional.
I'm not perennial.
The thing with Jimmy Fallon, and I like him. I watch his show. I probably
like
catch
him.
it like once a week.
Remember he interviewed Bill Cosby?
You're interrupting me.
Interrupting.
You saw that Vine, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
But,
go on.
I like him. Like I think he's funny. I think like he's like good because he's like this new hip like late night guy. But the thing is,
Like
is
Seth
that
Meyers.
compared to the older late night guys,
What a
or-
mistake.
or even Carson, is that it's all Jimmy focused.
Well,
Like,
and
the
also
fact
it's
that you
all
said that
like,
there's a
hey,
ride that
here's
they-
this pop culture thing. Let's use it. Like,
Yeah.
there's no actual comedy anymore.
No, but
There's-
no,
one of the
it's not
writers of
even that.
Conan, one of
No.
the writers of Conan came out and said that one time and got in trouble from Conan because they were like, shh,
No, with
just
me, it's
write
not
good
even-
stuff. Don't
Yeah.
complain.
It's not even that. That's whatever. It's the fact that hey, look at this thing. Now, how can we put Jimmy in it? Everybody
yeah,
loves
yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah, like Jimmy Fallon.
It
He,
Which,
wasn't
by the
about
way,
the
I
host,
do.
you know?
I like
I do
like
too,
him. He's
but-
funny, but
I mean, I don't hate him.
his
but
writers
it's
are
like,
way funnier than he is. That's for sure.
that's true for most people.
Not Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel
yeah.
is often so much funnier than his writers that half the time he's halfway through the joke and he's already over it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a genius. Jimmy Kimmel is the funniest, and Letterman was great too.
But
That's the thing. Like, and when you said that they were considering one
Conan's
that's
great.
in Jimmy Fallon's mind, I wasn't surprised because that's just the most like Jimmy centric thing. Because
Right.
everything with Late Night with Jimmy Fallon is just completely on him.
Jimmy Fallon feels like the kind of guy who is going to be involved in a big controversy of something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying in
What
what
kind
what category.
What kind of person do you think he hates? Like blacks?
No,
That's-
what kind of person do you think he fucked in the past?
Fu-
or
yeah,
something?
I'm not saying what the context of this controversy is, but
You know,
something's
it
go-
just seems like he's riding too easy.
That's
like,
what I'm
it just
saying.
Seems
That's
like
what I'm gonna say. That's
life
exactly.
is too good for Jimmy Fallon, and
Something's
something's
gonna-
give.
something's
Probably
gotta
likes him
give.
too much.
I mean, and again, I got nothing against him. I'm sure you don't have anything against him.
No, I have
It's
nothing
just a
against
like,
him. No.
Yeah, I don't have. I enjoy going to see his show and stuff like that. But it definitely, it just feels. You know why? Because it just feels too vanilla. It's too safe.
Yeah.
And I feel like when people are being too safe, it means that they're afraid to piss somebody off.
Well, like
You know,
when
like, that's what
he
it strikes me as.
he just injured his fingers again.
Again.
So he came out on his next show and he said, "Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Fallon." I'm not making that up.
Yeah, but he didn't write that technically. I don't think. But anyway, and also, you know, by the way, it's all on him because Scott Aukerman could deliver that, and it would be fucking.
Yes,
incredible.
it would. Yeah.
It's all on the delivery.
It's all
of
at the
that, yeah.
delivery. Yep.
Anyway, but apparently this ride is zipping around New York. Can I make a suggestion? You guys fucked up. Should have been a Ghostbusters ride, even if it's the girls.
I would've been
Holy
Ghostbusters
shit.
zipping
I don't.
around, you know?
It should have been a Ghostbusters ride. Y'all fucked up
I
big
like
time.
Yeah.
the idea of a ride
Really
that's zipping
fucking
around New
stupid.
York. I think that's
Yeah, it's like, what are you
but
gonna
with
fucking?
ghosts.
What are you gonna fucking see? Do you go through homeless land?
Oh no,
It's like-
it's just gonna be a
No,
bunch of
but
celebrities
for
and
people,
shit.
But the people who've never been to New York, like fucking,
It's
the
gonna be a
most
good
amazing
indication
thing
for
in the
sure.
world, you know, like
Maybe go on a horse
people,
carriage.
Like, want to go, like they make it their life goal to be here.
Oh yeah,
When I was on the Transformers ride,
good,
cool
good ride.
good
I
ride.
enjoy those things.
It
man.
was really funny because every single person I was with was from a very foreign
It's like,
land.
is this New York or is that L.A.? It's L.A. That's L.A.
Yeah,
I mean, like I could not pick down what language they were speaking. They were white,
Oh,
but they were obviously
Swedish.
Kinda Eastern European.
No, I know what Swedish sounds like. I
Hmm.
couldn't tell what they were. But it's like, what must it be like to visit America? And it's like, oh, let's go on the American ride, and just see like Optimus Prime fucking up the city. And
Fucking throwing up the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Fucking stabbing Megatron.
Speaking of
with
Sears
it.
Tower of
America.
Terror,
Yeah.
let's take a break.
a terrifying break.
Come back to me.
Hey,
What do you got to plug?
I
Come
got
back
something
around
to
me.
plug. I got something
I
to
got
plug.
some big stuff to plug, guys. For
I
real.
got some big things to plug. When
Wow.
we get all.
Uh-oh.
All right, so as many of you might know, I got a Patreon where you guys can give me money for bullshit.
I know what's coming.
I got a Patreon where I make videos and all that stuff. But you know what? Since my Patreon has been set up, so once I reach a goal, I start providing things for my patrons. We haven't crossed those goals yet, and so my patrons haven't been really getting the things I promised them because we haven't gotten to those goals yet. So now I'm like, you know what? They've been supporting me, so they deserve something. So I have decided to redub an entire film, Ricky O, the story of Ricky.
Can you tell us where you found this?
This is a cult classic Japanese film about a superpowered man being sent to superpowered prison, and he's got to fight all the bad guys.
And you're doing a whole movie?
Doing the whole fucking thing. The way I'm going to do it, is
Following the
that
script,
if I'm following the script.
Oh,
I'm going to redub all the voices just
which
with my
you've done
voice.
before, and it's hilarious.
Yes.
I've seen that before. Oh, you did it with
yeah.
Metal Gear or something.
Yeah, I did it
saw
with Metal
that.
Gear.
That's very fun.
That's how I got this idea.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do first,
Same thing, just with different voices.
if you follow my Patreon page, which out of any tier, $1 tier is good enough. If you follow me, you'll be getting chunks of the movie in little bits. And once I have recorded the full movie, then I'm going to release it as a full package with full sound effects and full sounds and everything.
God.
But for the month of November,
just the audio track.
no. For the month of November, I'm going to be uploading just the videos of me dubbing over.
Right.
And once all that's done by December, I'm guessing we're going to have
Just in time
the
for Christmas.
full movie, the story of Ricky, dubbed by Mike Peterson.
Fuck yeah.
If you've never seen the story of Ricky,
Never.
don't watch it.
All right.
Until you watch.
All right, I will.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. I'm looking
I'm
forward
gonna
to it.
watch that. Yeah.
Let me just preface by saying that there is a scene where a man,
We preface retroactively.
retroactively,
Preface.
a man punches somebody through the throat, and his fist comes out his mouth.
Oh, okay.
I can relate
Oh, I'm
to that.
excited. All right, I'm excited.
Sub-Zero, I can relate to that.
Oh, speaking of Sub-Zero, what do you have to plug?
No, I gotta.
You got to plug Halloween, though.
Plug it.
Yeah, Halloween.com/spook. You go to Halloween.com/spook. Use the coupon code Jake's gonna spook you, and you get 35% off your next pumpkin.
Very nice.
How about those little tiny pumpkins?
Ew. Gourds? I'm
Oh,
kidding.
those
I know,
are
I'm kidding.
candy corn pumpkins.
No,
Those little
they're
tiny
they're
pumpkins,
like this big.
like
Oh, the
handheld
little
pumpkins.
gourds. Those
Yeah.
are
The ones you give your
solid.
girlfriend when you're in high school.
Yeah.
You ever throw one at someone?
Oh,
Man,
those hurt.
are
Yeah, I
solid.
put them in snowballs. Anyway, I got a lot of things to plug. I'm gonna go in order of most common
Best
to
to
least
worst?
common. No. So first of all, we have the next episode of Pity Plus. Sent you guys invites because this is the first one where I think like this is a big one. If you guys are around, this is a big one. But
when is it?
Can I get,
it's
can
on
I
the
get
9th
laid
of
there?
November. But what'd you say? Can you get laid there?
What?
Is that what you said?
No.
Oh,
Do you know what day it is?
it's Monday. Yeah, Monday, November 9th.
I will.
No can do.
Good. But it's called Night of the Were Hipster, and it is going to be one for the books. It's one you don't want to miss, and it is on Monday, November 9th. Tickets are on sale now at pityapplause.com, and I thought it was appropriate to start talking about it because it's Halloween.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, Night of the Were Hipster. And you can see like the log line of it is when when we're out partying in Williamsburg, one of the gang gets bit by an vengeful hipster.
Oh, those
and suffers the
hipsters.
consequences.
Those hipsters are always biting.
But also, I was on my pals Ross and Sophie have a podcast. Ross and Sophie.
They have a
Sometimes Quiz
podcast?
Show. Yep. And it's
I love those
it's a movie-
guys
it's a movie
and gal.
trivia show. Paul and I were on it. We met them in the city outside of an AMC movie theater. They meet outside of movie theaters and just talk to people on the street. They tweet where they're going, so take a look.
Fucking awesome.
And
That's really
I met
cool.
them out there and with Paul, and we fought against each other in this trivia thing. And I don't want to tell you who won, but it's all about
Definitely
horror
Paul.
movies. So go take a look. Go take a listen. Yeah.
So you
Cool
won't.
beans, Ross. I hope you still like the flesh.
The Flesh.
The flesh.
The Flesh. And finally, the biggest thing I got to tell you guys about this week that I really hope you go check out, it's called The Poemporium. So we're launching, it's a new project I'm launching with my pal Kathleen Flannery. She is an artist who makes poems, and these poems include word poems and sketch poems because they all tell a story.
She's
if you catch
also
my drift.
cool. She's really cool.
She's great. And she now has a place that she's putting her poems. It's called The Poemporium, and it launches today. So you can go check it out. There's a lot of poems that you can check out.
Let me ask you something. Is it Poe?
Dude, first of all,
And-
clear your fucking throat.
That's gross. Is it?
It is not Edgar Allan Poe.
I was
Poem,
Poem Emporium.
correct. But
It should have been Poe Emporium.
like the Edgar Allan Poemporium.
But not Edgar Allan Poe Emporium, just Poe Emporium.
Now,
Okay.
what kind of creations are these? Are these like sad, happy?
Well, by the way, if you like Edgar Allan Poe, you won't be disappointed because they're still spooky, creepy a little bit. But anyway,
okay.
nah, they're not. But
Oh.
there's a darkness to it. I would say if you're a fan of like Tim Burton-esque kind of stuff, it reminds me of that a little bit.
I do love those illustrated kind of poems.
Right? Well,
They're,
then you're gonna love this. It's right up your alley. But
there used to-
that's what it is. It's illustrated poems and stuff.
Used to be this person I used to follow. God damn it, if I could just remember, who made these amazing, spooky
Well,
illustrated
I gotta
poems.
recommend these to you. You should follow it.
I just fucking might.
Yeah, because they're really, really great. Also, if you are so inclined, there's a really cool. There's a shirt and a hoodie available for sale, and the hoodie I'm very fond of. I already have mine on the way. I'm very excited to wear it. And if you're into it, check it out. thepoemporium.com. It's Poem Emporium mixed, so the Poemporium mixed. Thepoemporium.com, or on all social media stuff, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as just at Poemporium. So yeah, check that out. It's really great. I'm very, very excited about it.
Sounds cool.
And that's all I've got.
Oh.
But what?
To those of you,
I found it.
to you 6 people out there who bought
found the Poem Emporium?
Rocktober shirts, they should be showing
Oh, we
up
found the
in
other
mail.
thing. Oh, Rocktober.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it's cool.
we're actually going to talk about that.
Can I?
Yes. Who was it?
Emily Carroll.
Is the one you were talking about? Let me see if it's similar. Let me look.
Here you go. Amazing.
Oh my God! This is one of my favorite stories. His face all red.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's different than this. This is different
Okay.
than this, but that is one of my favorite things of all time. It's
Incredible.
gorgeous. The last
Yeah.
2 shots of that are incredible.
Yeah.
But we have to plug a new commentary track. We right in time for All Hallows Eve. Highly recommended. The Nightmare Before Christmas. We did it.
What's this?
It's Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's this?
This is Halloween. We
Hold on,
did
the Bernie Sanders
a full commentary track for The Night Before Christmas. It's a bit of a sing-along. It's a bit of a spook-along, and it's really, really great. Highly recommended. Prettymuchit.com /shop if you want to purchase that. We also have...
You can also support us on Patreon.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Patreon.com/prettymutchit. I'll freeze you into an ice cube and karate chop you in half.
That's what he'll do if you don't. And if you do.
Happy Halloween.
But we have a new commentary track up there for, God fucking help us. It's something, it's called like The Adventures of Food Boy or some shit.
I wish it was Fuckboy.
It's called like The Adventures of Food Boy or some nonsense. I don't really know.
Should we change it to Fuckboy?
The Adventures of Fuckboy?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we could do that. But yes, so we have that. We also have a newsletter. If you go to prettymuchit.com, you can sign up for the newsletter. That's the word I'm looking for. You can sign up for the newsletter, and you can enter the giveaway through the newsletter.
Yeah.
There are some big changes coming to Pretty Much It very soon because we're getting to that. What would you call it? What would you call the time when I start to get bored?
Crisis mode.
Crisis mode? If you've been watching Pretty Much It for a long time, Eric gets bored after a while.
It's a freewheeling thing here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get bored and then I change it up. But the good news about that is that it
like me
means
with my sexual
I don't
identity.
want to be bored
Yeah.
of it. And there you go. Yeah, some people change their sexual identity when they get bored.
that's fine.
Dad,
Do
and you're going to have to
whatever
live
you
with that. But we also have a P.O. Box, which I haven't mentioned in a while because we're a little behind on dealing with that. But P.O. Box 1517, New York, 10009. I feel a little like stickly when I say that. But yeah, send us some artwork and shit. Don't send us candy, please. We've got all the candy we
No,
could
send
possibly
me
need for the rest of
candy.
our lives. Please don't. Actually, yeah, go ahead. Send him candy.
I like
I'll eat
Sour
it.
Patch Kids. I like
He won't get it.
Smarties. I like
And
Yo-Yos.
but that is it for the break. Jake, take us to Video Geek.
You get that fucking video.
Let's talk about Nintendo, okay? So Nintendo.
This is a big story.
Nintendo dropped that their first mobile game is like really is close to being a thing.
Wait, I thought they were going to announce what it was today.
Yeah, it's called Matomo. And that was like my
You asked for it, bitch.
Wait, are you making this up?
My New York accent was so bad. Yeah, it's called Matomo. It's called Matomo, and it has to do with your Miis. You know, like the Wii and Wii U Mii characters,
Uh-huh.
the little people. And like I don't even fucking know. They talk to each other, and you can message and shit.
All right, well, first of all...
It's
Like
their
Animal
first.
Crossing?
It's their first
Well,
thing. It's
If
like
they put Animal Crossing on mobile, my life would be
forget
over.
about it.
Okay, so
I'm done.
first of all, when Nintendo said they were doing mobile, I said, good fucking job, Nintendo,
Yeah.
because your console attempts have been not great.
Dismal.
Dismal. It would be a good word to describe it.
Splatoon is fucking game of the year. It's really good. But nobody.
Don't think so. I don't think it's game of the year, but
Because nobody bought it doesn't mean it's not a good
Said
game.
that.
Don't fucking think so.
so when Nintendo said they were making mobile games, I was like, there's so much possibility. Possibility number one.
Possibilities. You get Flappy Bird, but instead of a bird, it's
Put
Mario.
old games on.
I was about to say that. Number
You got
one.
Angry Birds, but
I was
instead
gonna
of a bird,
Jake,
it's
you
Yoshi.
Taking all my ideas.
gonna freeze you.
Sorry. You'd get Crossy Road or something. Instead of crossing the road with a chick, you'd cross the road with
Mario.
Yoshi. Road.
Okay, so one of the first ideas I thought was that Nintendo was going to put very easily, they could put all
It's like
of their
Solid Gold, but
titles.
Instead of the cards, they're Donkey Kong cards, not real cards.
Wait, I still want some of this. I still want some of this.
They're coming
it
out
up.
my eyes.
There it is, mask. Wait. Go ahead, keep talking, Mike.
So one of the things I thought that Nintendo was going to, one of the things that they could have done is that,
Game of War.
Oh,
but it's
my
not
God.
Words. I'm sorry. I can't see. Don't do that to me. I actually physically cannot see.
Go on.
Are you done? Are you fucking done?
I'm done.
He's done.
Yeah. It's like Clash of Clans, except instead of clans, it's Link and Mario and Peach. I can't see. Don't hit me.
Good. I'm gonna hate you. Can we continue the show now,
Please.
Jake? You know what, Jake? You should pick all that shit up. Why don't you pick all that shit up while I explain what I was trying to say?
Okay.
Okay, I will. That got hot in here.
So, very easily, something Nintendo could do that modders and hackers have been doing for years is put every original Nintendo title on mobile.
Right, it seems so obvious to me.
Seems so obvious.
You know you're not like a fucking amazing person with a cool new idea, right?
No, I just said that.
He's just mad that you got his Halloween candy in his eyes.
So yeah, that would have been great. Having every Nintendo, Super Nintendo game available on and probably the iPhone could probably handle N64, right?
Easily. Are you kidding
Easily.
me?
Yeah, so
My asshole could handle N64.
so all of that would probably have been a good idea for Nintendo.
What else?
That's idea number one.
They're not doing that.
Idea number two.
Pokemon would have done amazing on there.
I'll add that
cool,
to
good.
2.5. So idea number two
He's got a whole plan.
would just to be to make one of their
Just
titles.
trying to quote Mario? Would just to be.
Would just to be one of the titles. Yeah, Mario. And then just like do one of their kind of like especially Mario Kart on a phone. That would have been
Cut
perfect.
the rope, but instead of cutting the rope, you cut the crap, and the crap is Yoshi's egg that he poops out.
What's the next part of the plan, Mike?
I was also thinking that maybe Nintendo could create original characters in an original game meant specifically for the technology inside of a smartphone. Now, Jake, do you think that's like anything?
It's like, where's my water? But instead of water, it's Wario.
Where's my Wario?
Is it that thing, where's my water?
That's with the alligator. Remember that old game Pipeline?
Yeah.
It's just that.
Oh.
It's like Ski Safari, but instead of Ski Safari, it's Samus Safari.
Yes. So, other than putting their classics on mobile and or making a completely new title, it seems like that they're just making another version of a way to fuck around with Mii's.
Lame.
It's lame. What do you do with the Mii's, Jake?
I don't even know. They like you can make them talk to each other. I don't even know. You can make them talk to each other or whatever. It's stupid.
Well,
Well,
I really didn't have much faith in Nintendo. I mean, when they said they were...
I'm thinking it's like their first. It's their first thing, so it's like the quick and easy thing that they're trying. Because the good thing.
say the word we always like to use when we can. Foray.
But the good thing that they are doing, they changed their whole Nintendo ID system, so they're making it so much easier. It's like you just have a Nintendo account.
Oh, you don't have to give out a code anymore.
Yeah, name and password. You can sign up.
Can
with
you
your
imagine?
Facebook. You can sign up with your Twitter. Like they made it like actually 21st century.
I think that's actually when I stopped using my Wii. Was when I tried to play with a friend on Super Smash Brothers.
And then you were like, oh fuck this.
It's like, here, my code is 176349221.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
It's
Jesus
kinda like-
Christ.
Yeah.
Can we even play DVDs?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, we. I didn't meant you. I was like,
Can we even play DVDs?
can
right
we, and as a people?
Yeah.
All right, so Nintendo's, but
I do,
that's
but
their first thing is what they're doing.
But
That's
here's the
it.
thing. If you're a fan of pretty much what you've been watching,
It's like find my iPhone, but instead of finding your iPhone, you find Luigi.
I haven't been a big fan of Nintendo lately. I've been waiting for Nintendo to just like step out and just make a new thing we've been waiting for, not just another fucking Mario game.
I like
But
Mario.
I don't like playing the same exact Mario game every year.
Right.
I want Super Mario Sunshine 2, please. Then we're good.
Maybe we can get that on.
Oh, actually, I
Hey,
love that.
could the chip in an iPhone?
Be
Yes.
chocolate?
Could the chip in an iPhone has the same power of a GameCube?
Oh, easily.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
All right, so not only could we get the originals, we could get every GameCube title on
Absolutely.
the phone easily.
But now, what about Battlefront?
Yeah,
Right on the.
let's
Let's talk a little bit about Battlefront.
Okay, so
Hey, Jake, I got a question. Is Battlefront like a thing, like being another thing?
yeah, it's like Battlefield, only
It's like the
Star Wars.
Holocaust, except instead of all the Jews, it's Luke Skywalker.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah, it's
thank you,
like-
Jake.
It's just like World War II, except instead of Hitler, it's the Emperor.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we got a new trailer for Battlefront. We talked about Battlefront last show and tell. Give our opinions on it. This is the final trailer to show what they really got, where they showed us all the extra
Is
characters.
this thing with Han Solo?
Mhm.
Okay, I saw this.
Like I said before,
I thought it was The Force Awakens, though.
no. Like I said before, I like Battlefront. I liked the big battles, the big old battles. And I think this is gonna be cool. What the fuck are you laughing
It
at?
sounded like you said Battlefront. You didn't hear that?
No.
It sounded like I wasn't going to say anything.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If I had a legitimate speech
I
impediment,
was just going to say.
yeah, if I
Would we be like.
You don't, though. You have a life impediment.
Would we just sit here and be like.
Yeah, because what are friends for?
Oh my God, Water Friends 4.
so yeah, it's last pretty much it. We talked about this, and it looks pretty fucking cool to be able to be suit up as Boba Fett and fuck some shit up.
Actually, now let me ask you a question. Is this like an alternate timeline? Because didn't
just
Boba
like-
Fett die in the Sarlacc
No,
pit?
no,
He literally looks at the pit
And he goes, not this time.
This time.
So I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
and then he turns to the camera and he goes, "Hello, Star Wars fans."
Oh, did he?
No.
Well, I mean, like,
I don't remember that.
well, you know, this is entirely online game.
It's like Playground.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like it's like if you're kids and you're mashing your action figures together.
Cute.
Like Luke was never on Hoth dressed as a full Jedi,
Okay, I believe you.
and he never fought Darth Vader on Hoth.
There was a shot of Leia, but she did not do her fuckboy
No, she
explosion.
didn't do her
Okay.
famous quote.
Aren't you a little short for a fuckboy? That's still the greatest thing I've
Oh, that
ever
was one of the
said.
funniest
That's
things
the
ever.
era knew, like pretty much it. Aren't you a little short for a fuckboy?
For a fuck
Aren't you a
boy.
little short for a...
Fuck boy! Oh my God, it's my favorite.
I love you guys.
She
That
doesn't
joke
do
is
that.
definitely going to outlast all of us.
Yeah.
Speaking of Outlast, I
Wow,
didn't-
good transition,
I
Jake.
didn't even get to say anything about that Star Wars game.
Good,
Boy,
transi-
it-
what is
good
there to say?
transition,
Boy,
Jake.
it
You think I
looks
said
good.
that by mistake?
Boy, it looks good.
I didn't think you were paying attention.
Speaking of
You don't
the
pay
only
it-
one paying attention.
You don't pay attention to video games.
I don't know what it means.
Speaking of Outlast,
Go ahead, speak.
Outlast is getting a sequel, and it's called Outlast 2.
That's
Ooh.
really fucking
I didn't
cool.
like it, so
What?
we can talk about it. It wasn't good.
What
Okay,
game?
uh,
Was
I
this
mean,
the
it
one
was
where you
okay.
hide
It
out? Was
was
this the one
fine.
with like the spooky doctor?
It's another game where you run
It's-
from scary things. and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
look at them, and they
It's
get you.
very much like Amnesia, but
Yeah.
in a mental hospital, no weapons, kind
It
of
was
horror
from,
movie.
From a hand cam.
Relies
Yep,
on-
yep,
I
from a
remember
video
this, I remember
camera.
this.
Relies 130% on jump scares, which doesn't do it for me.
I don't agree with that.
Oh man, I did not feel it in this game, and everybody
Why?
was like, "Brr, "I'm a big, scary mental monster."
I thought
Jake, you know, we could do it with
that.
that a little bit. We could do less cynicism, please.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Well,
Kidding.
I might be a little biased because Outlast was
Say something later. Go on.
out.
No, it's
about
about an
Yeah,
SPMI
yeah.
question somebody asked that.
Outlast was the first PS4 game I ever played.
Sucks.
PS4?
PS4.
What?
When I first got my PS4, the first thing I downloaded was Outlast.
PS4 is like older than I realized.
Yeah,
I forget how. Is it like 3 years old now?
Like
3. Yeah,
two?
3.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just remember Outlast was a while ago, and
Yeah.
PS4's been that old. Holy shit.
Yeah. So
Oh my
it's
god, I was still living. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow, that was a long fucking time. ago.
Outlast. Very much followed the formula of an indie horror game like Amnesia. The hide from the spooky men with no weapons. But I think Outlast did a fucking great job at designing. Were you afraid of Tootsie?
Ew, it's like open.
Keep talking.
Hey, you know, I lost my tooth at the top of the World Trade Center by eating a
You told
Tootsie
us.
Roll.
Holy shit.
I ate a Tootsie Roll at the top of the World
Wait,
Trade
so
Center.
You might actually be legally dead. They might have found your tooth in the wreckage, and they.
That's
identified
I've
you.
said that before.
Yeah, that's
My
true.
tooth is in the rubble
restaurant.
somewhere. At the very top of the World Trade Center, there was a
Somebody's gotta
restaurant.
Save that tooth. It looks like a job for.
Nathan Drake.
Timmy
Mm-hmm. Give me the tooth.
Throwback.
Anyway,
What the fuck were we
Outlast.
talking about? Outlast. All right, so yeah,
that's me.
Slender tried to do it. Not as successfully as this. Implementing the video camera as part of the game.
Oh,
'Cause
that
Slender
was
the
good.
Arrival tried to do it.
Yeah, you need
Turn that off, by the way, in Slender the Arrival.
you need the video camera to see in the dark.
They did a good job with that. I forgot about that.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I just thought Outlast was just like a very solid horror game.
This time
You know?
it takes place not in a mental asylum. It's like outdoor in like creepy woods. And
Sounds
then
good to
it's
me.
like they're gonna do like religious stuff.
Boring.
Well, I mean, in Outlast, it was just crazy
It was
people.
crazy people who were so crazy they look like monsters. or whatever.
Yeah, some of them were a bit monstrous. But yeah,
Like
that's.
Grave Encounters.
Yeah.
But as a person who is
Like encounter.
as a person who is starving for some good horror games after my baby was aborted,
Right.
What game is that?
think about it, Jake.
It actually included an aborted
yeah,
baby.
Yeah. This is good news. When is this? Is there any release date?
2016.
Like late 2016?
No. 2016.
He knows. Imagine, he knows he's keeping it from you.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
secret.
I don't know. It's actually a secret.
Yeah. Good news. That's good news. I think that is very good news.
Great news.
Very nice.
Because even the you guys know I fucking hate DLC. I think DLC is bullshit.
Yeah.
But the Outlast
That's the
DLC,
blower DLC, yeah.
good as shit.
Yeah.
Liked it. It actually felt like a good expansion that was worth the money.
So Paris Games Week is this week rather.
Right.
What?
I almost went. That was cool. I almost went to Paris.
Oh, that's right. The
And
Paris.
what is this exactly?
Paris Games Week is like a little mini game convention.
Little mini
for-
Comic-Con.
For what?
But it's in Paris?
It's a little mini Comic-Con for games.
So, yeah, I
guess
guess
so.
you're right.
It's
If
like
I
a
had to
film
ex-
festival, but for video games.
Well, just like in Germany, Gamescom.
Yeah, you could
Actually,
say
I was
it's a
thinking
video game
Gamescom.
convention.
Okay.
I didn't even know about this fucking thing in
Yeah,
France.
it's like,
I never
it's
heard of it
always been
either.
Small. This is the first year where it was like a big deal. Sony had a press conference.
There's a whole bunch of. There's a lot of big things coming out of
we got
this.
some
Interesting.
gameplay. We got some tight gameplay from that game, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Wait a
This
minute.
looks
That's
really
that's
good.
when
That's with,
Korea.
like, the tribal woman in the with
Oh!
the
That
mechanized
game looks fucking
dinosaurs.
great.
Yeah, that looks amazing. We got to see
Yeah.
more of that. She's like
Oh.
trapping and killing
This
these
is
robot
familiar.
animals.
Yeah.
It's like it's in the far, far flung future
And,
where
like, people get tribal again.
humanity has devolved
But
into
dinosaurs-
tribals.
I mean,
I'm
but
into
animals
it.
are
But there's
robots.
still robots walking around,
Yeah.
and
I'm
they
into
think
it.
they're animals.
They're animals.
I like that dynamic. I think it's
Speaking
really
of
cool.
animals, we have Wild. Wild is that other game. That's from
Oh, the Reese Witherspoon.
That's from the guy who created the first Assassin's Creed, Michael Ansel.
What the fuck is this?
It's Wild. It's like a weird tribe. It's like a native. It's like a prehistoric game. This seems like to be the thing now. Like there's all these prehistoric.
Oh,
games.
Fallout's going that
It's-
direction. Yeah.
It's like a prehistoric game, and you.
I mean, not
you
Fallout,
ride on
I mean Far
bears
Cry.
And like saber-toothed tigers and stuff. It looks cool. I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but it looks cool. And last but not least, the visionary video game director David Cage, creator of
Exciting
Heavy
for
Rain,
me.
Beyond Two Souls. He is making a new game called Detroit.
This
Oh, yeah.
one
It's
of the
RoboCop.
Yeah, I thought it was RoboCop for the first, like, in the beginning of the trailer.
This was one of the times that I actually believed in a cosmic deity, because
Excuse me?
I mean this game years ago, this game company Quantic Dream released a tech demo just to show off their graphic powers, and the tech demo was of a
I rolled
The Old
that
Man.
lady.
no,
I rolled that
close. It was right before that. It was of an android woman being put together and then being taken apart, and
Right.
she's like, "Don't take
Pretty
me
hot.
apart." But that was just like they were like, "We're not making this a game. This is just concept to show what we can do."
Right.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking last
Hey,
week.
whatever happened to yeah.
Just last week, I was like, I really wish they
So
had
that
gone.
popped up into this?
I really wish they'd gone ahead and made that
Yeah,
game.
they ended up making that tech demo with the game.
Oh.
They're- now it's a full game.
Wow.
Now,
Interesting.
is that Jennifer Lawrence?
No.
What made you think that?
'Cause it looks like Jennifer Lawrence and
we're
sounds
gonna
like her.
have another- We're gonna have
That
a
would've been
Lindsay
such a big
Lohan
deal.
issue.
Fireworks would have went off, and it would have been like, and Jennifer Lawrence.
Well,
as
what?
the girl.
Beyond Two Souls had Willem Dafoe and Ellen
And
Page.
nobody gives a fuck Page. Yeah.
So I'm
Whoa.
guessing there's got to be some.
Sorry, Ellen Page.
It's gotta-
Sorry.
Can't
Now,
have it all.
while I really, really fucking loved Heavy Rain,
Yeah,
because I'm a big supporter for these movie games as a separate genre for video games. For all you gamers out there who get so pissed off from
Yeah,
these
you
kind
don't
of
wanna- You
games.
don't want to hop over the gamer gate.
Yeah, I don't want to hop over that gate. So after Heavy Rain, they made Beyond Two Souls.
The story with Mike. He's got to tell us, like, oh, when I was your age, they made it beyond.
I'm trying to explain the fucking story.
Just kidding.
Oh no!
I'm dying. I'm dying.
The clock struck midnight!
So they made Beyond Two Souls, and that's kind of sucked.
It sucks,
Really-
but, like, I like parts of it. Like, I still like support the idea of, like, I just like Quantic Dream. You
Yes,
know,
Quantic
I'm
Dream-
Still like, you know what? It's okay, guys. It's still kind of cool.
I brought this this turn of phrase up when we were talking about the Rapture game. This genre is a little flame right now, and we gotta puff it until it becomes something that's like really engaging.
Yeah, like VR.
Like yeah,
If it is
VR is gonna
VR.
change this genre forever. But right now we're at a point where these movie games it's a very it's a little awkward. It's very decisive for people. What's that? Divisive. Very divisive for people because I mean, and I completely understand it when some people look at this kind of game and be like, "This is just a movie."
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I get what you're saying, but you just don't understand what this is. It's a playable movie, and that's
I
what
enjoy it.
that's what Quantum Dream does. They make playable movies, and it's the concept is a little tired. You know, I'm a robot, but I want to be a human.
Yeah, like
Well,
Deus Ex is doing this, and
yeah.
they're doing it like way better with like the socioeconomics of it.
Tired concept, but I do enjoy the movie game element. There were parts in Heavy Rain where I was playing it, and I'm like, I can't fucking believe this is a video game in a good way. Like when I was walking around, I'm like, this is incredible.
I agree.
So that's good. Good news.
I dig it.
Yeah, dig it.
Fall asleep or no? I was looking at you.
No, I was trying to think of a poll question.
Well, time for the poll question. We're done with video games.
Yeah, that is it for last. That is it. Excuse me for the news. So we have the poll question. Last week's poll question was, "What is your Halloween costume this year?" In third, I just picked my favorites actually, because there weren't really a lot of like votes up. Chad Hotel is his name. It looks like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear someone's skin, but I don't know whose yet.
Nice. He would say that.
In second place, Karsten Heflin, and second place as in like I just thought it was the second best. A Gatorade cooler.
That's pretty great. What if, like I actually was dreaming about that the other day. I dreamed that like Gatorade saw this show for some reason.
Oh, because I always have
became,
Gatorade.
like your thing, like you're always drinking Gatorade.
I'm the
So, like,
Gatorade man.
They sent you like a huge package.
Gatorade
of, like,
guy.
They sent you like an edible arrangement, but instead of like sliced mango and stuff, it was just bottles of.
I hope it
Gatorade.
wouldn't be multiple colors because I would only drink the red
You give the other
and
ones
the
to me
yellow
'cause you're a
and the
good friend.
orange. You like the blue?
Yeah.
Oh, blue's-
Ew. I don't like blue.
I don't like
And
orange.
finally, in first place, Skylar Blue, the digital ghost that time forgot.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
Oh, is that a reference to something we did?
I feel like it is, but I don't
That's
remember.
something I said.
Yeah, it is,
I
isn't
said
it?
that.
I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure it's
That
a
is
PMI
something I
joke.
would say.
I'm pretty sure it's a PMI
What the
joke, but I
hell
don't
is it
remember.
from?
I don't remember.
Why
That's
can't
why I
I
wanted.
remember
That's why I picked it because I was like, that's definitely a thing.
Damn.
Someone tell us. But in the meantime,
just-
that was last week's poll question. This week's poll question is: what was the craziest shit that happened to you on Halloween? Like, I want to know. Did you get a razor blade in your butthole? Anything like that?
You get shot by a paintball gun.
Yeah.
By some hoodlums in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I want to know all about it. And we'll
almost.
tell you. We'll tell you all our crazy Halloween
Or
shenanigans.
was it like Warriors? Is your entire life on Halloween like the Warriors, the movie?
I think you said the
Every
Wonder
year.
Years.
Well,
I was
mean,
like, what?
that was the Wonder Years.
You're right. The
definitely.
Warriors were the Wonder
when
Years.
Teenage crime was at an all-time
That's
high
true.
in 70s New York City.
Go to facebook.com/prettymuchit to vote. Well, not vote, but just tell us what the fuck happened on Halloween, all right? All right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let me get a beat. Ooh,
Dum 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 dum. Bum bum bum.
Ask PMI. Greg Blanchard, is this the first time? Oh, so this is the first time. Yeah,
Wait,
I
you
asked.
didn't even say the question.
I didn't say. I have to preface with. I posted Ask PMI on Facebook. I usually do it on Twitter, but I put it on Twitter and Facebook. So
Okay.
Greg Blanchard says, "Is this the first time you've done Ask PMI on Facebook?" Yes. Daniel MTZ says, "Can I ask the same questions here and on Twitter?"
Nope.
Yes. And that's it for Facebook questions. At Slim
Facebook.
Peanut 7, without getting into too much detail, what's your favorite sexual fantasy?
Oh, sexual fantasy.
There's
Oh,
definitely
Now-
a girl. There's definitely a girl.
You
I
need
won't
to be
get
a
too
little
much
more
detail, but-
specific than that. What is your favorite sexual
Oh,
fantasy
man.
with a real woman?
Yes.
No.
Because
Let's
it's like
open it up for him.
well, no,
All right, like
wait,
fucking
no.
like a
Because I-
talking
because I-
book.
Because that it's like
Oh,
having
fuck,
having a
fuck,
sexual
fuck, man.
fantasy with a real woman. It's like you just have sex. You know,
No,
like this is
not
like
really.
this
That's
is
a
a fantasy.
It's like you
It's
have
like
sex with like a librarian.
So I'm gonna have sex with a centaur. Centaur.
there you go. Something that you really couldn't achieve.
Yep.
Sexually. I want to be in an orgy.
An orgy.
But-
the first orgy.
I want to be in an orgy, but to be with no
Red wizard.
with no awkwardness. And it was like the kind of orgy where you just walk in, finish, and then just be like, "All right, bye," and then just
That's your
leave.
fantasy?
That's.
Because-
Can I tell you what that is? That's.
You can pay for that.
That's a gay orgy because they're all really chill about
Guess
fucking.
what? It's got
It's the
to.
women that make it uncomfortable.
I've-
Everyone's really chill about it because everybody knows they're like, hey, we're gonna fuck.
No,
No
I
big
watched.
deal.
I watched a.
Yeah.
Is that
I
how the world works?
That's how I've come. All the gay orgies I've been to.
I
It's
watched
the women that make it weird.
I watched a special on swingers,
Uh-huh.
swinger couples, and there's just like before the deed is done, it's just like everybody walks into the house and it's like they don't get right down the fucking. It's like you gotta like do a little small talk first. It's like maybe have a little dinner. It's like,
Unnecessary.
but
I like this utopia you speak of.
I fucking it's the world I want to build.
I just want to like have sex with someone who's like,
Who loves me?
oh man, I want to have sex.
You know
with
what?
you
Here's
so
my second
bad
one.
right
Yeah.
now. Like I like so bad.
I want to have sex with
crazy.
myself as a woman. Because say if I were to hop into like an interdimensional time travel machine,
Yeah.
and
You're gonna travel back in time to when you were a woman.
no,
This is a breakthrough. You really like yourself.
no, it's say if I was able to like travel to a different universe where I was born as a woman and not a man,
Yeah.
woman me would know everything that man me could deliver.
That makes no
Right?
sense, but I like it. I'm going with it.
That's interesting. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean,
No, because
if you
I'm always thinking, what would be the best way to come as a man?
Yeah.
But
And, you
and as
figure it
a
out, and then you travel in time, and the girl.
so then
he's
there's
like,
a
I already know he loves
there's
his
a
balls
girl
getting licked.
yeah there's a girl somewhere in an alternate reality
So you
who's
think that this girl though led the same path as you?
exactly no this
Alright.
this girl is me.
No,
This
and she has to also. But then, if that's the case, then she would travel at the exact same time.
oh, so we just swap dimensions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the time portal.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
And now you're
We
just
would
trapped here as a
almost touch
woman.
each other.
Now you're just trapped here as a woman.
No, we're just like trapped in different dimensions.
Anyway, at Exploding Ninja, Jake, was the Rocktober everything you hoped it would be?
Yeah, it always is. It's great. It's the best thing ever. I really, it's just like a good time, but I've been trying to like reflect on this like for like because it started as just like a joke and like just having fun and like appreciating like a cool celebrity that I really like. But I don't know, like it's just so cool that other people are so into just like enjoying how cool he is and just like
And so is he.
yeah, he's into it too. It's really funny.
Yep.
But he's just like a source of positivity.
Sold
And I
some
think
shirts
that's
this
cool,
time.
man. Yeah. cut
Donated
a-
charity.
Yeah. Cut a $100 check to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Nice. Can we
No,
see that check, or are you a
not-
fucking
no,
fraud?
yeah, I'm a total fraud. I spent it at Olive Garden.
Yeah, where'd you get? You were the one that brought all this candy.
I didn't bring it. Hey, wait a minute.
This costume cost $80 and the candy
Yeah,
cost
it's
20
actually the real costume that Sub-Zero wore
in the movie.
in the movie. Mortal Kombat 7.
At Kevin Castro 22, what was the best Halloween you've ever had?
Oh, best Halloween I ever had is easy because I was doing Halloween in a rich neighborhood, and fucking rich people love handing out full-size candy bars.
It's true, they do.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
ultimate. One Halloween in high school, I got to like make out with a girl. That was cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That is good.
I'm a simple person.
I think 2006 was the last year I really went out, tricks and
Did the
treating.
whole- did the
Yeah,
whole- did the
yep.
whole ween.
But I mean, now it's just different. But that was one of the best because that was like the last like children one, I guess. You know, and children. As if I wasn't like
Actually,
16
you
years
know,
old.
no. My favorite Halloween was when I was Blade. I was Blade for Halloween one year.
Okay.
So
You know what? It was
I got to carry guns and swords, and I was
You can't do that
awesome.
anymore.
not only that.
You can't.
It was on Halloween. I got a whole bunch of candy with my friends, good candy, and it was also the premiere of Red versus Blue. It was the first time ever somebody took a video game
And dubbed it.
and dubbed it. So at the
That
time,
you knew of.
at the
First
time,
Red vs. Blue came out on Halloween.
it was available.
Premiered after
Or
The
was it,
Walking
like,
Dead.
Or was it like Red vs. Blue like for Halo 2?
No, it was Red versus Blue for Halo 1. It was like when they first started.
Crazy.
And that was like back in the day.
That was nuts. That was like
yeah,
something
back in the day, it was like, well, Halo characters are saying curse words.
Yeah.
else. The amount of work that took.
Lost its touch a long time ago.
Wow.
But
They're still doing
yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
oh yeah.
shit.
But they actually animate it now.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No, it's not. yeah.
Yeah. But
That
now-
completely
now
destroys
It does.
Now
yeah.
Rooster Teeth is a massive multi-million-dollar company that like runs conventions.
And they also have a really shitty anime now.
That sounds strange.
Yeah, they do.
Something they bit off.
Other than Red vs. Blue, Rooster Teeth's other production, RBY. It's the colors.
No idea what you're talking
Red,
about.
blue, yellow.
RGB or CMYT or what?
It's RGBY, whatever.
I have no
It's a
idea.
really,
Never heard
it's a
of it.
really, really, really shitty anime.
Never heard of it.
I don't know why I don't know why Rooster Teeth decided to go with that, but all right.
And finally, at Adam Chasm, how have your Halloween traditions changed over the years?
What changed over the years?
I didn't used to drink. when I was a little boy.
Last year.
When I was a little boy.
I still have never been to a proper Halloween party.
Ooh. I've never been to like a really good one.
I've never
I
been
just
to,
go
like,
out.
a really good one.
Yeah, I go out. I honestly wouldn't really want to go to a party on Halloween. I'd rather go out somewhere.
I've been to like little beer pong Halloween parties where. everyone
Yeah,
dresses
see,
as
I'm not.
shitty
That
costumes.
sounds boring to
It
me.
sucks. Yeah.
See, there's a ceiling on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the amount of fun you're gonna have is limited.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think one thing I do, now that I'm older, like the thing I really do is like the couple days leading up to Halloween, I just watch a shit ton of
Halloween movies.
spooky
Yeah.
No, it might sound creepy as fuck,
here
but
we go.
I
Like,
love
fuck kids.
I love seeing kids with creative costumes.
Me too. I love
even
that.
if
Why
it's
is that
like
creepy. That's
No, no.
everyone on Halloween.
no, even if it's like, all right, last year I had a little girl come up to my house and I'm like, "What are you?" Couldn't tell, and she was like, "Oh, I'm Pinterest."
Oh, and you were like, "Oh, I love that website."
I was like, "Well, I would have never fucking thought of
I
that."
would've never gotten that.
Just
"Yeah, I like that too."
interesting.
Oh, I
It's-
Appreciate
get
that.
it. She probably just had a bunch of craft.
No,
things
she
to
had
do.
she had a cardboard like thing over her with the Pinterest logo.
Oh, okay. Like I thought she was gonna have a bunch of crafts on her. Like
Wait,
so
that's
it'd be, like, a funny
bullshit.
reference.
That sounds like horse shit.
But she
Yeah.
didn't put anything. She just did
And that wasn't even her. That was her mom.
Probably a mom. Yeah,
This is a big F.
yeah. I'm Facebook.
I'm just an
Fuck you,
F.
Fuck yourself.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Listen, we're gonna find out next week. We're gonna talk about Halloween. We're gonna talk about all the crazy shit that we saw. You can tell us about the best costumes. All right.
Be careful out there, Mike.
But for now, everybody,
Freaking
hey,
crazy.
check your boy. I really wish that I had like hidden a razor
Check
blade
your
under all of this.
candy.
Check your candy for these yellow
Check your
starbursts.
candy for something dandy on
For razor blades.
Halloween when you can eat candy. Oh, that's
And
such a weird-
make sure you eat the razor blades first because they help everything else go down a lot nicer.
Yeah, cut them up.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Bye bye.
Happy Spookyween. We had a Spooktember, Spooktober. Oh no, his other eye is fucked.
I know.
Spooktember and Spooktober have completed. We had a great run. I'm tired. I'm real tired.
This is a long
I
episode.
just
No, I'm tired from just like the whole month.
Oh.
Nyctophobia pretty much,
Yeah,
and
'cause
Pity
you do
Applause.
shit.
It was the first time I've ever done all three at once.
I just want to see the sunrise.
Say it into the mic.
I just want to see the sunrise again.
Can anyone hear him?
I
Anybody?
just want to see.
That's
the
pretty much it.
sun.